welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to be showing you, doing Transformers worst to best of this. But this time it's going to be part 2 of the non-studio series. But before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so there's no uploads. Give a thumbs up if you enjoy. So without all out of the way, let's begin. Oh, and one more thing I should say. This is my opinion, so you can agree or disagree. I don't really care. So now let's begin. So in last spot, we have Kingdom Renox. Why I think he deserves last place. It's because this transformation for the legs, I really hate it. I'm sorry, but I hate his transformations for the legs. It's just awful. Like, it's like, I hate it. But besides that, like in robot, and besides that, his legs in robot mode look awful. Like, I'm sorry, but you can see the mess inside. And also getting these tabbed in and then untabbed from pieces here, difficult. Like it's difficult for me. That's why I think Renox deserves last spot. Okay, so now for my second to last spot, we have Kingdom Tracks. Why I think he deserves the second to last spot is because I really don't like this figure. I really don't like him. Because, first of all, because this is supposed to tab in to here. And it's horrible. It's just a horrible locking place. And also, on his legs, you could see the jumble mess of everything. And also, transforming him into robot mode, you have to untab this part from underneath here, and it is difficult. Like, it's so difficult. Like, to be honest, I am quite surprised that I haven't, like, snapped something off yet. I have to say yet. And also, I don't like how basically all of this right here is made out of clear plastic. Yes, I know. All of his roof and also the top part and the hood and everything like that is made out of clear plastic. But besides that, he's a good figure. But oh, and here's like a little hint about what's coming. I did order something to actually fix the inside. So yeah, so expect that on my channel in a couple of weeks to like a day to like a month. Because I have some reviews to do. And I'm not telling you who. You just have to wait and find out. So yeah. Next off we have, so now for my third to last place, we have Astro Train from Earthrise. Why I think he deserves this spot? It's because for a so-called Earthrise figure, they just repackaged the Siege figure. They did like no changes to him at all. And yeah, and like Space Shuttle mode, Space Shuttle mode, the back is awful. It's awful. I don't like it, but I can understand because he's a triple changer, but still. And that is why I think he deserves third to last spot. So now to the fourth to last spot is Kingdom Battlecross Time Grimlock. Maximal Grimlock. Why he deserves this spot? It's because it's just a repaint of Dinobot, and also I do have some problems about getting stuff tabbed in its Dino mode. And also I wish they actually painted the blade of it, and yeah, that's why. And also, he never appeared in anything. Like, I could be wrong, but he never appeared in Beast Wars. He never appeared in Kingdom. War for Cybertron Kingdom. So I don't know why they did this. But yeah. No, that's why I think he deserves 4th to last spot. Alright, so now to 5th to last spot is Kingdom Waspinator. So why I think he deserves this spot, because he's a good figure. It's just the wings hit the little insect bug wing, so it can't really do anything unless you really do this. But it doesn't really look right for me. So and also transforming him, his legs, the way how they're supposed to tab into the upper body, it's from my copy, it doesn't really want to do that. But besides that, a well done figure. I do really like Waspinator. So on to the next one. So for the next one we have Rachnia for 14th. Why I think he deserves this spot, because his backpack is too big, but I can understand it. But when I'm transforming his head, it comes apart like in 2 pieces, which I don't really like that. And also when I'm trying to move the arm like that or bring it down, this part wants to come off it. So I wish I had like a little tab in a slot, so it'll just tab in. But overall, a really good figure. I do really like Rachnia. So now, on to the next one. So now, on to the next spot, we have Arthritis Grapple. Why I think he deserves this spot? It is because it's a decent figure. It's decent. You know, my opinion has changed, but just when on my copy, when I had this plugged in all the way to the arm, it was difficult to get out. It was so difficult. Like, it was hard. And yeah. And that is why I think Grapple deserved this spot. So on to the next one. So now, Mirage Kingdom Mirage. I have to say, good figure. Just like these panels, these pieces want to hang out like those legs, and also when they have like this, makes it a little bit long. But I like to like fold it like a little bit outwards, like so. And also the main reason why I don't like this. Okay, missile launcher. Okay, in the show he had all the shows he had this port onto his shoulder. Yeah, ports on his shoulder. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why they didn't do it. I really don't know why. That's why I'm gonna be getting a kit where it actually has an adapter, so you can actually plug his missile launcher onto his shoulder. So yeah, that is why Kingdom Mirage deserves this spot. Okay, moving on. Next off, we have Kingdom Megatron from Beast Wars. So why I think he deserves this spot is, honestly, he's a good figure. It's just his backpack is too like cluttered for my taste. Like it's a little bit too cluttered. And it's like I don't really like it. And also, on my copy, when I'm transforming these pieces right here, that forms the underbelly of the Dino mode. It's just, it doesn't want to stay tabbed in. I mean, it really doesn't. Yeah, that's why I think he deserves this spot. Alright, so top 10. And we have, for top 10th, we have Black Rachnia. And to be fair, the top 10 throughout, it was pretty difficult for me. Like, it was difficult. But why I think Black Rachnia should deserve 10th, it's because, well done figure, I really enjoy it. But it's just, but the back of her spider mode, I don't really like it as much. And also when you're trying to plug the weapon in down below the spider mode, it's like stuff comes untabbed and I really don't like it. But overall, that's why I think she deserves 10th place. So now, moving on to 9th. 9th spot, we have Kingdom Ultra Magnus. Why I think he deserves this spot, it is because he's a good figure. I really do enjoy him. Just the only problem I have with him is that like when you transform him, you gotta move for everything, and that transform into his trailer, which honestly doesn't really look as good. And also his arms hang out from the back, and I really don't enjoy it, and really don't like how it looks. But yeah, but overall, besides all that, well done figure. I do enjoy him. And I wish that he actually comes with a little matrix chamber. So for the 86 movie, but some made like a kit for that. So I'm gonna be picking that up as well. So yeah, so I think Ultra Magnus deserves 9th spot. So moving on. Next off, we have Maximal Skywarp from Battlecross time. Why I think he deserves number 8? It's because it's a really good figure, and I don't own Air Razor, so yeah, now I actually do. I mean, yeah. But it's just, I wish he had like a little bit more paint. And also, once again, like I said about Grimlock, he never appeared in any show. Like Beast Force, I could be wrong, but he never appeared in Beast Force or Kingdom, so that's why I think he deserves that spot. So moving on, we have, so in 7th place we have, oh no, I'm actually having a blank right here. Mainframe, there we go. Kingdom Mainframe. Why I think he deserves this spot is, honestly, he's a really good figure. I like how he has 3 modes, the command deck for the arc, and also Teletran 1, but I only have one problem with him. I mean kind of 2, but one problem. Okay, well, first of all, this, like, I don't know why, but I don't know how, but it got stretched, so now when I'm transforming him, gotta be careful else this will pop off, but it's easy to pop back on. But yeah. And yeah, you can see. Yeah. And but my main thing, he has a robot mode. You know, where's his weapon? I mean, I don't care if it comes with a gun or a sword, but it would be cool if he actually did come with like a weapon. So yeah. So that's why I think he deserves this spot. Next up, we have a Kingdom Wheeljack. Why he deserves this spot is he's a really good figure. I do enjoy him. But like I said about Mainframe, I wish he came with a little blaster. Yes, this could be a blaster, but I'm more like, yeah, it's like a missile launcher. And yeah, I have it on the wrong side from G1 because it's supposed to be on this side. But hey, I don't care. But yeah, I wish he comes with blaster. And yeah, that's... Oh, and also in vehicle mode, I wish there's like something to cover up his head. But hey, I don't care. That's why I think he deserves this spot. So now, in top 5. So, in 5th place we have Sideswiped for 5th. So, why I think he deserves this spot is on fantastic figure. I really do enjoy him very much. But I wish his gun was painted. Like, instead of white, like, had some, like, paint onto it. And yeah. But besides that, I really have nothing. He's just a well-done figure. Yeah, that's why I think Sideswiped deserves 5th place. So now, in 4th place, we have Kingdom Galvatron. Why I think Galvatron deserves this spot, because well done figure. I really enjoy it a lot. I love all of his accessories, especially the guns that's basically shipped from Transformers the movie from 1986. It's just, but I do have only like one problem. I'm pretty sure it's just on my copy, but when I'm transforming him into like his space cam mode, there's like one part which only on one side, like it doesn't want to stay tabbed in it, and yeah, but besides that, I really have no complaints. I really do enjoy him. Yeah. Which I think he deserves 4th place. So now, moving on to spot number 3. So, in third place, we have Siege Optimus Prime. Why I think he deserves this spot? It is because, honestly, he's a really good figure. I do enjoy him a whole lot. But I only have like one problem with it. But honestly, it's like a pretty easy fix, but it's just like and I guess first I can mention, I don't think I mentioned this in the review for him, but if you have the Earthrise Optimus trailer, then you can plug it on. But if so, then you can't store like his axe on his trailer hitch, but you can store inside the trailer. But yeah, but besides all that, well done figure. I really do enjoy him, and I'm just happy I picked him up. So that's why I think he deserves 3rd spot. So now, coming up, the runner-up spot. In 2nd place, we have Kingdom Cyclonus. Why he deserves 2nd place? Amazing figure. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I love him. I love him. I love him a whole lot. A fantastic figure. But one problem. In his jet mode, underneath, there is no way to actually make him be on a flight stand. It has no port, so you can't make him be flying in his jet mode. Why? I don't know. As a jet, it should. But besides all of that, a fantastic figure. I love him. I'm really happy about how this guy turned out. And yeah. So now, coming in first place, it is Transformers Kingdom. And you guess what it is? The Ark. There. And why I think the Ark is in first place, why I think he takes the first, because honestly, fantastic. I have no problems with it at all. It's just an amazing figure. I love all of his joints are basically ratcheted. I mean, not all, but most of his joints are ratcheted, and it's just an amazing figure. I really do enjoy him, and now, and especially in his Arc mode. Now, I really hope we get the Nemesis for the Decepticon ship, so it can go along with it. And yeah, so that's why I think he deserves this spot. So yeah, so that is it for this Transformers Worst Best Vanilla series. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!